thinkers, welcome to Temi's Beautiful Thoughts. Temi here, Temi. So today I'm just gonna give you an update of my low buy and share with you guys what I'm loving from what I put in my stash for July and the things that I'm putting in for August. So let's start with the palettes that I used for the month of July. My three main palettes I believe was this Black Radiance Nude Attitude palette, this Ami's Breezy Wet n Wild palette, and this Plat to the Bone limited edition Wet n Wild palette. Let's start with this one. This one has like only 3 shades. You know, one of the shades, this one down here, it's one of those kind of like greenish brownish duochrome looking. It's really pretty. It's really pretty. And then there's a black and this kind of bone taupe kind of color. Yeah, it looks like a taupe. It's a cool tone color. Anyway, I got 3 looks from this palette and really nice. I really enjoyed using this palette. The 3 times that I used it, I really enjoyed using it. If you guys want to see the looks that I created with all this palette, it's on my Instagram, so check it out. So the next one is this blue one, guys. If I tell you guys, I'm so glad I didn't buy any of the blue palettes that came out this year, because this is all the blue I need. Honestly, I have a dark blue, I have like a mid-tone blue, I have kind of like a lighter blue. I can use this one as transition. I can use this really sky blue color as a highlight, you know. And then I even have kind of like a really pale, it looks white but it's blue. It's like a really very light, very light. And you do a good job. Yeah, right there. If you guys can see the hint of blue in it. So that's really all the blue that I need to do any kind of blue look that I want. And I got multiple looks using this palette. Unfortunately, I don't think they sell this palette anymore. So I don't think you can buy it anymore. It's one of those old Wet n Wild palettes, but I'm so glad I have it. And I was gonna like I put it in the collection that I wanted to sell or give away. And I was just rearranging it. I'm like, wait a minute. I've been lusting after those blue palettes that came out. Let me use this one. And I'm glad I did. So the last one is this one from Black Radiance. If you guys are looking for a neutral palette, especially one that would look good on deep skin tones, you might want to think about getting this one. Especially if you're someone that is just getting into like eyeshadow. This is very easy to use. It blends nicely. You have a few matte shades. These 3 matte shades right here will be good for like transition or even darkening your you know, you can use it lightly as a transition, or you can pack it on to like smoke out any of your looks. It's really nice. Even this color down here, it's really pretty brown shimmer. Anyway, the palette is really good. And again, I used it to create a couple of looks, and it's on my Instagram. I believe it's like $4.99 or $5.99. I'm pretty sure you can still get this one from Black Radiance. Really nice. I don't think I had issues with any of this 3 palettes that I used in the month of July. Yeah, I was really feeling myself. The time that I did my eyes with this palette, I was really feeling myself. Anyway, so the last palette, right? And I was using this for review purpose, is this one. Now, it's the Emily Noel and Revolution The Once palette. Let me open it so you guys can see. One of my shades kind of continues to fall out, one of these greens, so I gotta protect it so it doesn't fall out again. Anyway, this is what it looks like. Now, I enjoyed the looks that I created with this palette, but the issue that I had was, okay, so this cupcake shade it was such a, it's like a pinky, light pink shade. It was such a hassle to get to stay on my lid. Like I kept packing it on and it felt like it didn't want to show. So I had to like spray my brush. But then when I sprayed my brush, it kind of collected in one area of my brush. So it just was a hassle. And then I noticed that I love them. The mattes are really nice. They're very blendable. They're pigmented. But the shimmers, they're a bit of a dry formula. So applying it kind of feels crumbly. And then it's kind of like this one was not as good. And then this pizzazz too was like, eh. But then I used this gold. It was nice. And then I used this green too right here. Oh, see? Corduroy is falling off. And then I used this side also, this green right here. And that was beautiful. So it's like I all the shades that I did, I used this Midwest as a transition. And it worked really, really nice. So I don't know. I don't regret buying it, you know. I'm going to continue using it. But it's just one of those palettes that is like hit or miss, depending on the shade you want to use. But I would say if you're not someone that, if you're like just getting introduced into makeup, this would be a good palette to start with, because it's not like pigment like right out the gate. You know, it's something that you can build on. You can build the pigment to the intensity that you want. And it's not hard to blend. It's easy to blend, but just be aware that the shimmers are kind of, you know, some are good, some you have to finesse a little bit. Okay, these two products are probably one of the most expensive, apart from my Lancome, is it Lancome? Yeah, Lancome stick foundation. These two products are one of the expensive products that I have in my collection. And to be honest, I honestly don't know if this one does anything for me. I honestly don't know. I'm pretty certain that this one does smooth out my skin, and it gives me, because throughout the month, all the pictures I've been taking and posting on Reddit especially, I always get comments about how my skin looks very smooth and glowy, and I this is what I'm usually using under my makeup. So I think it's doing its job, smoothening out my skin and giving me that blurred look. So, but this one on the other hand, this is the Tatcha. Oh, sorry. This one is the Milk Blush Stick. And then this one is the Tatcha. I'm sorry, my light is washing it out. This one is Tatcha Silk Canvas. The debate is still out on this one. I don't know if it does me anything. I'll continue using it though, so it is what it is. I'm still using the same powder as my Maybelline powder. I'm loving that powder, by the way. You know, I'm still using the rest of my stuff. Okay, so let me show with you guys what is going into my collection for the month of August. Putting a lot of face powders. So blush is going to be, because I always like to do a warm tone blush and then a cool tone blush. So my warm tone blush would be this Blush by 3 from Sleek, and this is in the shade Flame. And then the next one would be this Jordana blush in Hot Raspberry. It's like a really nice cool tone, pinkish lilac-y looking. It's pretty. I haven't used it in a while, but it's really pretty. Okay, then for highlighter, I picked only one highlighter, and I will explain why. So I only picked this highlighter from Wet n Wild. This is Crown of My Canopy. It's like a peachy, you know, highlighter. See that? It's really pretty. Second product I plan on using kind of as a highlighter is this Baked Bronzer from Milani in shade Golden. It has it's kind of like a warm brown color, but it has like specks of glitter. I don't know if you guys can see that glitter that you see right here. The color is not, doesn't like show up on me as much. It just kind of gives me like a warm glow on my cheek, so I just brush it on, kind of like as a bronzer, like a glittery bronzer. That's how I use it. So because I've been wanting to try it for my, so this is the powder that I've been using it all month, July, for my bronzer, to kind of warm up my face, because I realized that the concealer that I was using is a bit too pale for me, just a bit too pale. So I try to use this CoverGirl Queen powder in medium deep to kind of bring back the warmth, the red back into my skin. So I've been really enjoying using this. And you know what, I've had this powder for a long time, and I've kind of been confused what to use it for, because it's too red for me to use as an all over face powder, but it's not light enough to use to set under my eyes. So when I had the issue of my highlighter being too light, I'm like, wait a minute, I can use this to like bring back the warmth, the red, into my skin, and it's been working really well for that. And then finally, I brought out the Sheer Moisture powder, just as an all over face powder, just to kind of dust lightly all over my face, and it's in the shade Sable. I know Sheer Moisture doesn't carry makeup anymore, unfortunately. My primer for the month is gonna be my NYX Angel Veil. I really love this primer. I'm using it today, and believe it or not, I've had this makeup on for 12 hours. I had it on, I put it on at 9 a.m. I'm pretty sure it's like 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. now, maybe even almost 10. So what do you guys think? Does it still look good? I mean, I've powdered a couple of times, and my oils are coming through, but it's not too much. It just makes me look a bit glowy. That's how that's what it looks like in the mirror that I'm looking at anyway. So in my viewfinder, my viewfinder is my mirror. So that's what I'm looking at. So it looks just a bit dewy, but I really like this primer. I really like it. Hopefully I'll get through it in the month of August, and then I get so excited when I finish a makeup product, guys. I'm pretty sure it's not just me. All right, so for foundation, I have 3 foundations. This foundation, I want to finish it this month. I want to finish this foundation. This Cargo, I've had it for a while, and you know, it's a little bit inside, so I think I can finish it this month. So, and then I have my Clinique Beyond Perfecting foundation and concealer in Clove. I want to see how far down I can get that one too, but I'm gonna use this one consistently first, and then once that's done, then I will go to using my Clinique, and then I want to put this one in as well. This is my Maybelline Super Stay. I reviewed this foundation. If you guys are interested, I'll link the video so you guys can check it out. I reviewed this along with 3 other stick foundations to see which one is best for oily skin, so check it out. All right. Oh, palettes. So I'm putting 3 palettes in my collection for the month of August, but I'm going to show you guys 2 first. So the first one is this Beauty Treats 12 color matte eyeshadow. I think I bought it at what's it called, hey, what's it called, Five Below, a long time ago. I loved this palette, man. Don't be fooled. The empty spaces is, I broke it. I didn't finish it. But I mean, I had a nice dent in this brown. The blue has a nice dent in it. You know, I used it for a while often, so I want to see how far I can get it. And then the palette that I'm actually using today, that I used to get this look, is this ColourPop You Had Me at a Low palette. It was a gift from one of the lovely ladies from one of the groups I'm a part of on Facebook. She sent it to me, and I really appreciate it. It's really nice, kind of, it's mostly cool tone, but it's pretty. I mean, see that? I really like, I like it so far that I've used it, and it wasn't a hassle to like blend and build up the colors and stuff. So enjoy that. Before I show you guys my progress for my low buy and the things that I bought, I forgot to share with you guys one thing. So if you watch my July update, if you haven't watched it, go check it out. I said I wanted to use to see how far I could use this Flesh foundation. So I use this foundation consistently throughout the month of July. Every time I wore makeup, I was using this foundation. And I didn't wear makeup every day. I wore makeup maybe on average, maybe like 4 times a week. Guys, it's almost finished. Like, it's like literally almost done. All this that you guys are saying is plastic. Oh, don't let that fool you. This is plastic. This thing is like maybe 2 more applications. And I said in that video that I predict that this is only going to last me like 3 weeks. Okay, let's be generous. If you buy this, expect to be buying this every month. Okay, that's 12 foundations in a year. How much is this thing again? $20 something. Let's assume it's even $20. 20 times 12 is what? Somebody tell me. Hold on, I got it. $240 just on foundation in a year. I just think it's just too tiny. I mean, I liked it. Let me not lie. I like the foundation. It's not bad. You know, it's not bad, but it's not it gives you like a satin finish, but I don't think I'll be buying it again. Sorry. The other thing that I actually want to mention is this Revolution foundation. See, this foundation to me is very dewy, but you know what I love it for? I use it to contour, because this shade that I have is F18. It's a very dark shade, and I use it to contour. So I go on the hollows of my cheeks, my forehead, my nose, under my lip, and then my jaw. And I love it because it blends out so nice. It's very soft, so I don't have to like tug when I'm blending it out. And it doesn't move my foundation that is under it. Oh, I love it. I love it. And I've never done cream. I'm not someone that used to do cream contour. I'm not even big on contour anyway. But this just gives me such a nice bronzy look that I think when I'm out of this, I'm gonna keep buying it. I really enjoy that. Let me share with you guys what I bought in the month of July. So I bought few things. The first 2 things I bought from the crayon case. They had a sale on their eyeshadow palette or eye product or something. So I bought their box of crayon palettes. I'll show you guys what that looks like. Yeah, I filmed a video using this palette. So that's the 3rd palette that is going in my August collection, because I want to, that palette is very colorful and I want to do colorful looks throughout the month of August. Well, except on Sundays. I don't do anything colorful for Sunday. I try to keep it neutral, gold, bronze, and things like that. So, but for the rest of the time when I'm going to work, I'm going to try and be doing more colorful looks. So I'm going to be using that palette. So, but if you guys want to see how it works the first time I used it, I'll link that video in this I'll link that video in the comment section, and I'll put it in the card so you guys can see my thoughts on the palette. The other thing I bought from them was this contour palette. I haven't really gotten into it, you know. I'm gonna, maybe for September, maybe I'll pull it out and use it. But because I've been enjoying that stick contour so much, I don't feel the need to go over it with powder again, you know, because the stick gives me the look that I want. So no need to keep layering. After a while it just look too heavy, and I don't like to feel makeup on my face. I don't like that. So I love, but we'll see how this goes. So the other things that I bought, and I did stay under budget, $50. I stayed under budget because that was on sale. Well, the contour palette wasn't, but the eyeshadow palette was. I think I spent $20 on their site or something. And then the rest of the money, pretty much, I spent on brushes. So I've been eyeing this brush set from Eco Tools for a while. It just seems like it's going to be such nice buffing, you know. It's a 3 set. So it has kind of like a rounded flat brush. And they all look the same, it's just they're different sizes. Yeah. So that's that. And then the other one that I bought, I believe it was this one, this duo set that comes with a little pouch. Yeah, this is the other brush that I bought. And this one was on clearance. So that's what I spent my $50 on this month. And I'm actually, you know, I'm glad for the things that I bought, because I've been wanting to try crayon case for a while. I was just waiting for them to go on sale. I don't buy makeup if it's not on sale, okay? I will wait. Whatever, even Sephora, I will wait for when they give out their 15%, whatever, and then I can use it to buy it. There's this palette that I've been eyeing, right? From Be Perfect Cosmetics. So they just did a collab with someone called Stacey Marie. I believe it's supposed to be the Carnival XL palette. Oh, that palette is so beautiful. But it's so expensive. It's like $60-something. It's a big palette with 3 highlighters and a bunch of like colorful shades. I don't know. I'm so used to using like what's it called? Drugstore priced palette and even drugstore quality palette, that I don't know if spending more money would mean that I would get a much better quality, when the ones that I already have that are drugstore, they're not bad quality. So I don't know if I'm missing something. So, you know, we'll see how it goes. If I have a little extra money and it happens to be on sale, maybe I'll pick it up. But I'm going to try and wait for a sale though. I really want that palette. One of my rules for my low buy is that when I buy a palette, I have to let go of one palette. So the palette that I'm letting go of is this NYX Land of Lollies palette. I've only used this palette twice. I used it in a video. I will link that video actually. It's my Thanksgiving video from last year. That was my first time using it. And then I did the look in that video for Thanksgiving when I went home for Thanksgiving. That's the only time I used it. And it's, you know, it's a pretty decent palette. Nice colors. You have blues, purple, pink, yellow, red. I figured this is a colorful palette. The crayon case is a colorful palette. They can replace each other. so I'm gonna find somebody to give this to. Hopefully I find somebody, because I'm always giving makeup to my sisters, always. Anyway, so I'm doing pretty well with my low buy. I'm able to hold back now. I went to Marshall's, right? I went to Marshall's yesterday, Saturday, and then I went to Marshall's with my husband today. Yesterday, did I buy any makeup? No. It wasn't yesterday I went to Marshall's. I went to Marshall's last week, and then I went again today. And I only bought one makeup item, guys. Usually I'll buy a couple. And it wasn't that I didn't see things there that that I was like, oh, this looks interesting. But I was just like, I knew I had $50 to spend, and I wanted to only spend it on something that I know that I really, really want and I really enjoy. I don't want to just splurge it, just spend it on anything. You know, those days are over. So I was really proud of myself that, hey, you went into Marshalls and you didn't buy all types of makeup. So I think I'm doing good. You know, I think this budget, putting myself on a strict budget, is the best decision that I've made on my makeup journey so far. I'm not like stressed about getting packages like, oh my god, I overspent again. You know, when I do get packages, it's, you know, it's giving me the joy that I want it to give me, and none of the stress, you know, of like overspending and anything like that. So I'm so glad that I went on this journey, and I'm glad for the people that started it. I actually got wind of this journey, this low buy journey, from Anna Louise. I believe that's her name. I put her name somewhere. And watching our videos last year was what actually encouraged me that, you know what, it doesn't make sense to just be buying, collecting all this makeup and not have kind of like a boundary around your spending habits, because otherwise you just find yourself in debt. So I'm really appreciative that I found her channel, and it pushed me to want to go on a similar journey myself. So thank you, Anna. So that's all I wanted to share with you guys. If you guys have any thoughts, comment, you know, if there's any of the products that I showed that you guys want me to like maybe do a video about, maybe review, talk about more in depth, do a tutorial with, you know, drop it in the comment section below, and I'll try to do that video for you guys. So thank you so much again for watching. I appreciate you guys always stopping by and, you know, watching little old me on YouTube. So thank you so much. I appreciate you all. And make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already, you know, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.